What's up everyone? Ben here with the Spirit of Running, and today we're talking about the anatomy of the shoe. One of my goals is that this is a channel for everybody. No matter what your background is, or if you've been running for 2 days or 20 years, I want you to be able to come here and find information that's useful. It was brought to my attention that I was using terms that I hadn't defined yet, and I want to rectify that. So we're gonna talk about each part of the shoe and how that part of the shoe affects the overall feel and performance of the shoe. First off, let's talk about the bottom of the shoe. This is typically going to be referred to by most people as the outsole. This is where you're going to see some sort of rubber material on the bottom that provides the grip of the shoe and keeps you from slipping and sliding around in different conditions. Moving from the outsole up to the foamy part, this is the midsole. So we have the outsole, the very bottom, and the midsole is the middle. In the midsole, that's where we get the meat and potatoes of the shoe. The midsole is what gives the shoe its structure and its feel. And to me, it's the most important part of the shoe. Moving up to the upper. This is the part where all the fun is had. It's where we get all the colors, where we get all of the designs for the shoe, and the look of the shoe. A couple things that are going to be important when we're talking about the upper. We talk about the heel cup and kind of, you know, how your heel is going to sit in here, and how that shoe is going to hold your heel in. The tongue of the shoe is here. It sits just below the lacing. I think if there's one part of the upper that can just annoy the most, it's the tongue. If the tongue doesn't sit in place right, if it moves around left to right while you're wearing the shoe, or even kind of moves under your foot, it can be a really annoying experience. So aside from the shoe holding your heel in place, if the tongue sits in the right spot and doesn't move around, to me that's one of the most important parts of the upper. The rest of the shoe, it's when we're talking about like the shape and the depth of the shoe, how it's going to fit people's feet. You know, we do get some of that depth from the upper. There are some shoes that are cut shallower or have a narrower feel because there's just not enough material on the top. Another feature that's commonly talked about is the toe box. That's the area kind of from my fingers up. When we're talking about the toe box, different shoes employ different shapes. Some are going to be pointier, some are going to be wider, more open. So we have the upper, the midsole, and the outsole. The three main components of a shoe. Again, to me, that midsole is the most important, and it's where we're going to get the best feel of the shoe. So it's what I try and talk about a lot. You know, I think it's the part that has the most effect, both in terms of the overall dimensions of the shoe, the overall feel of the shoe. You know, but we will talk about some of those other components as well. Going forward, I'm going to do my best that if I do introduce a new term within a video, that I will try and define that term. Definitely feel free to drop any questions in the comments at any time. I want this to be an interactive experience for everybody, and I try and check comments, you know, multiple times a day, just to make sure that everything is good to go there. My co-reviewer is snoring over here, so I apologize if that's coming through on the audio. She had a big day and is apparently a little tired. If you like this video, please hit the like button. Definitely, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. The more people that are subscribed, the more people that will find this channel in the future. I appreciate your support, and I look forward to seeing you out there on the road.